this is how I do a big hip circle. I go like that. Okay, so this is the move that I see a lot of people doing this, yeah? I see a lot of people doing that. And that is a great move, yeah? I mean, that's a real classic move where you take a step to the side, big hip circle, and then you stand there like this, and then you might wiggle your bum or whatever. To be honest, I use it in my warm-up because it's a really nice little stretch for the hamstring. The big problem is, and it's a classic move that I associate particularly with somebody like Dina. The big problem is that it looks great on some people and it looks really, really awful on other people. I think it's the kind of move that if you're kind of like young and cute and things, you can get away with doing this. And if you've got really, really super technique. The problem is that all too often, yeah, I kind of see this going on and people are kind of wiggling their bums around and, you know, it's just not looking as special, but yeah, as kind of like attractive as it should be. Let's say, you know, standing there with your legs open and your bum out is fine for some people, but I think there's a better way of doing it, and this is how I do it. So I take a step to the side, I push this hip out, and then bring the foot in, and then I do my big hip circle like this. Now I do a really, really big one. Yeah, it goes all the way around to the front. It comes all the way around to the back, and I'm doing this, yeah? But I've got my legs together as I do it, and I bend my knees, and bending the knees means that I can make this lovely big circle without my shoulders going down like this, and so I don't end up with this kind of look, yeah? That's a thing that we see too often. And certainly I think as a lady of a certain age, I feel much more comfortable having my legs together when I do that. I'm not, yeah, it just feels nice. And I just think it looks much much more elegant, if you like, yeah? And there's all sorts of other reasons why it's a really, really great way to do a big hip circle. First of all, you are, as I say, as you go into this move, yeah, you're able to bend those knees and create a lovely big circle, yeah, keeping your shoulders back. That's one of the really, really important things, yeah. It's got movement in this as well. You're stepping into it, so it makes a really, really lovely ending to your dance, and one of my favorite, or to a little sequence of moves, to a combo. And my favorite way of doing it is to do a 3-step turn and then into it. So I can go 1, 2, 3, push out and in. So in that way, if I break this down, I'm going step, turn, and as I step on this foot, I'm pushing this hip out. And at the same time, as I push this hip out, I slide this foot in, and then I'm creating my big hip circle. So let's do that the other way. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. My weight is on this side. I push this hip out. As I start to bend my knees and bring my hips round, or my bum round to the back, I slide this foot in a elegant kind of way. And there we are. So it's a lovely little ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other thing I like about it is you can come up in a figure of 8. So you can go circle, and you can do a lovely twist as you come up. And that's a lovely little twist on the big hip circle. Step, round, twist, twist. Yeah? I do that from the back, you'll see what's happening. So I'm going step, this hip is out, bring that foot around. As I come up, this leading hip comes forward, and the other hip comes forward. To the other direction, step, sorry about my bum. more to my backside in action. Here, so I'm stepping out, push this hip out, bring the feet together, come down into that lovely deep hip circle and twist the hip forward. So it's the, if I'm going this way, it's the natural way. You'll find it is a really obvious way to come up. So there you go. My own way of doing the big hip circle with 2 variations. 1, 2, 3, and a big hip circle, or just step to the side and twist, twist. Third variation, of course, is 1, 2, 3, big hip circle, twist, twist. There we go. Hope you find that useful. Hope you enjoy it. And I will be back next week.